Hello everyone, it's Kayfabe coming at you again with another fun little review. For this one, I've done a little collection of odd things, put them together. We're going to have some coffee, and this is the Deli Instant, which comes in one of the rations. And I'm going to use the coffee, the creamer, non-dairy dry for coffee or tea. As well as a Splenda. I'm going to have another hot drink because it's very cold and rainy today. This is the spiced cider drink, and this comes only in some of the freeze-dried rations, if I'm remembering correctly. Also, I got, actually out of a mustard seed food hamper, I got a bag of Walkers, which is the British brand of Lay's chips. And this is the Smokey Bacon flavor. I also have something that I found at my local Dollarama. It came with 6 of these, and this was actually quite surprising to find a semi-shelf stable chocolate Nutella-filled croissant. And it is actually good until the end of December of this year. So, as I say, semi-shelf stable, but I mean, for a croissant to last more than a day or two, it is pretty good. So, yes, I know, chocolate. I shouldn't be having it, but I am, so there. And then I just bought this actually from my local grocery store. A little pricey for what you get. I mean, it was almost $3 for 85 grams. But this is Deli canned tessant chicken in light mayo. They didn't have any of the other flavors. They do a teriyaki, they do a mustard, as well as they do one that's just plain. But they didn't have, my grocery store didn't have any of the other flavors. So, and I got a tube of Ritz-style crackers from the dollar store as well. Okay. So, I just noticed the white blotch on there. I thought, oh great, something sticky on there. No, it's just a little blob of glue or something, so that's fine. And of course I have my foreignmre.com spork, which I will be using. And I know with all the stuff that's been happening in the last week, everybody is worried that the Ration community is on its way out and yada 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 yada. It's not. It's politics, people. Just give it some time. It will pass. Don't worry about it. They're going to continue to sell rations, just not foreign ones, and unless they're vegetarian or seafood. So it's not a big deal, people. They're enforcing rules out of fear right now, because of the current administration is getting into trade disputes with every country because they want to get better deal for the United States. I get that. However, it's affecting everybody. In the process of doing this, the Agriculture Ministry is making sure they have all their T's crossed and their I's dotted. That's why they're cracking down on stuff like this. I live in Canada, and it doesn't affect me directly, so I can post all the foreign videos I want, because as Canada has an exemption to it, as long as it's been produced in a NATO-approved facility, it's fine. And Canadian rations and U.S. rations alike are done in NATO-approved facility. Now, the only rations I would have trouble with are the ones from Asia that are not part of NATO. That could be an issue. But other than that, it's fine. And I'm not worried about it. I can still buy Russian rations on Amazon.ca. So, and it's perfectly legal to send to Canada. So, I'm not worried about it. And I don't think anyone else should be worried about it either. I have heard that there are some reviewers that are saying that, oh, it's the end of the MRE community, and they're going to now go after individual reviewers. And, you know, there's only one that I think possibly they might send a letter to. but that's it, and he knows who he is. It's just going to be a cease and desist letter, and they're going to leave him alone. It's not a big deal. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's paying thousands and thousands of dollars in fines. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just ride it out. It'll be fine. But that being said, I am making up the coffee now. I'm sorry, I was talking. I didn't show you that there was no mold in the coffee or anything like that. But there is the. This is the cider, the spice cider. Very good stuff. We can actually, in Canada, we can actually buy this stuff in the grocery store. They have the plain, they have the plain spice cider, and they also have a cranberry spice cider, which is really good as well. So, and I have boxes of both of those. So, which I might include in some packages I plan on sending out in the not too distant future. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. The semi-shelf label chocolate hazelnut cream filled croissant. It's very soft and fluffy. It does not have the crispy, flaky crust that a croissant normally would. But it looks like it does. It just doesn't. It's disappointing when you touch it. So, now, can open up my crackers. Okay. I think these are actual Ritzes. Oh, that's good. So there's a few crackers. Yeah, they are actual Ritzes. They're not a knockoff this time, so I've had knockoffs before from them, and they're okay, but they're not quite a Ritz, and you can tell. They smell like bacon. You got that rich smoke flavor smell coming through. I just wish it was a bigger bag, but okay. And then I will open this up. The Deli tessant chicken in light mayo. Please tell me, what is light mayo? Mayo is fat. By definition, it's fat. It's eggs and oil. So if you've got light mayo without the fat, which is light mayo is a fat-free mayo, what is it? Because mayo is fat, so that's that confuses me. But okay, let's try the chicken first, because I'm dying to try this. Oh yeah, I didn't show you. See, you can see it's actual shreds of chicken. It's not you know, a formed meat slurry. This is actual pieces of chicken that are covered in this white mayo-like substance. Now let's pour it a bit. There's nothing else in it. It's just the mayo and the chicken. So. Now it still has the flavor of canned chicken. Now that canned flavor you get when you open up a can of chicken. But it's really good. It's actual chicken, and it's got that, you got the bite of the meat. The meal is actually pretty good. It's not overly salty. Very, very good. I'm doing this review old school with my webcam because my little GoPro type camera, I do believe the battery is completely dead in it. However, it did fall from about 3-foot height onto the ground last weekend, so I don't know if it broke something or if it's just the battery dead. I think it's just the battery dead because I was able to transfer data off of it to my computer, but then it wouldn't turn on afterwards, so I'm like, okay, it's Probably dead battery, because I knew it was pretty close when I recorded the last video on it. So that's so good. I want to keep eating that. But let's try this. Oh, actually, let's try this rice cider first. So there it is. It's nice and dark and yummy looking. You can smell the spices. You can smell the apple juice base. You get the smell of cinnamon. And you get cloves. And I get a little bit of nutmeg, but it's mostly cinnamon and clove that I'm smelling out of it. Kayfabe would be able to tell you exactly what spices are in there just from the smell. But let me look, actually. I've got the package here. Does it say natural and artificial flavors? Natural and artificial flavors. That's what it's flavored with. Not funny. But anyway. That tastes so good. And by the way, Kayfabe has an awesome YouTube review channel as well. She tastes subtle things that most of us miss because she has a trained and very well developed palate. So I find it very fascinating to watch her videos because the one that got me hooked on watching her was when she tried Marmite. And she could taste that there were carrots and garlic in it. I love Marmite. I didn't know there were carrots and garlic in it until she did the review, and I had to go check my bottle, and I'm like, oh wow, she's pretty good. So that's what got me really starting to watch her videos. So, yeah, you gotta watch her. She does a great job with her rations, and she's an awesome person. And her link is in the description below. Nutella filled croissant. You can see there's a Nutella in there. I will say it's a very soft bun. It doesn't have that crisp of an actual croissant. But what they managed to do was get the light flaky layers of the croissant right, so that you get the essence of a croissant. You got that crunch, if you understand what I mean. But it's really quite well done. And nutritional information with the there's 200 calories. This is per croissant. There's 200 calories. 11 of them are from fat. There are 6 grams of saturated fat, and yes, there's 0.2 grams of trans fats. No cholesterol. There is 280 milligrams of sodium. Carbohydrates, 22 grams. And of that is only 7 grams of sugar. And there's 3 grams of protein. Thus, there is 6% of your daily vitamin A. So that's not too bad. This is actually okay for me as a diabetic to eat one for lunch or for breakfast. As long as I'm doing stuff afterwards, it's okay. So now let's try these smoky bacon chips. That is just so fantastic. You get that smoke flavor right away, but it also tastes like, it actually tastes like bacon. It tastes like they took, when you cook up a full package of bacon and you get all those little crumbs in the bacon fat, it tastes like they took all those crumbs and flavored the chips with them. It's really quite good. You get a bit of the flavor of the pork fat as well. I've had a lot of different varieties of bacon flavored chips, and most of them just taste like liquid smoke. This doesn't. This actually tastes like bacon. It's good. And so if you can get a chance to get these Walker Smoky Bacon chips, get them. They're good. Okay, now all that I have left is my coffee. Like I said, this is the Dario coffee. And let's try this with a Splenda and the coffee whitener. Because I figure if I'm going to eat this and drink that, I need Splenda in here. That Dario coffee is actually really good. I like that. That's very tasty. Okay, everyone. I love you all so much. Please check out all the links in my description below, including all of my fellow Ration reviewers that all need more subs. And I also do have some links to my Amazon.ca wish lists. If you would like to check those out, that would be great. But if you also want to just contact me directly to send me something, my email is listed as well. I love you all so much. Catch you next time. Bye.